Martin, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to look beyond this fella, Arda Güler. He's key on the right side. That's where he operates, that little channel, and he's brilliant if given a little more room. If he's shut down, then sometimes he can get a little frustrated, but if he gets that little bit of space, then a lot of damage can be done.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. So we're up and running. Çalhanoğlu. Yüksek. Yilmaz. Muldur. Muldur showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Balogun. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's Pulisic. Balogun. He's found a way through. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Iuris. Kajolu. Iuris. Nice defending, physical and effective. Ware did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ream shifted upfield. And it's Ware. Çalhanoğlu does really well to win the ball there. Moved on forwards. Güler. Oh, good spread. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Robinson. Adams. Robinson. Richards. McKennie. And it's Ware. Now it's Balogun. Out to the left it goes. Can he deliver? Robinson. Now here's the delivery. Ardaxi gets good distance on it. Çalhanoğlu. Muldur. Yilmaz. Ardaxi. Ardaxi chooses to go cross-field. And claimed it back swiftly. Adams. Yilmaz. Dest. McKennie. Richards. Ream. Adams. Pulisic. Güler. And here's Aktürkoğlu.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Richards. And it's played forward. Pulisic, now he's off and running. Yilmaz. Muldur. Ardaxi. Yüksek. Adams is the guilty party there. Demiral. And it's Arda Güler. Now that's well seen too. Adams. Ream. Demiral. Güler. Calmly anticipates. Pulisic.
Yeah, Peter, just have a look at this and see how the strikers are drifting into wide positions now.
And that's tactical, is it? It's not been forced on them.
No, it's all related to the hope of creating space for midfield runners.
Played into the middle. And here's the chance to counter. Aktokolu played out to the left flank. It's run loose here. Kajiolu looking to hit the byline here. Oh, smashing header! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
The United States, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Pulisic forwards and with intent. Where? Is there any support? He's had a shot!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's been taken short. Looking for a decent ball in. Where? And the shot! Goal! The United States! The breakthrough strike! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. The United States gain their reward with an early goal. Weir tries a measured ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Bardakci aim forwards. Adams. Turkey suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's heaved it away. And here's Pulisic. Good play on the left-hand side here. Pulisic take. Oh, what a climb! Couldn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bardakci, gently done. Now it's Aktokolu. No foul, says the referee. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Robinson picks it up now. Climbs up big! Another header, but again the same outcome.
The United States really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Yuksek. Çalhanoğlu. That's really well manoeuvred. There will be a throw-in. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu looking up to see who wants it. McKennie gets a foot in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Where? Chance for a shot! And he hits the net! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
The United States are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Kajolu with the delivery. Pulisic. Decent progress down the left. Now it's Pulisic. Tries a deft little ball. Robinson. And it's played forward. Looking to break at pace. Goulart, aim forwards. Yilmaz. He's shifting through the gears here. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Richards, gently done. Well, played right into his path. Pulisic gets into some space. Lovely feeding is such a good mover. Pulisic! Pulisic! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Richards. Çalhanoğlu with the foul. Richards. Robinson. And here's Pulisic. Çalhanoğlu wins the duel this time. And they can counter here. Yilmaz. Moved on forwards. Now it's Aktokolu.
Ream, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Richards. And it's Ware. Oh, that's a nice ball. Kadiolu. Over to the left. Iuris chasing after it. It's a promising position. Çalhanoğlu looks to the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Balogun. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's going to go a long way. Adams. Yüksek did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Güler. Great defending, strong and determined. He can run onto that. Where? A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's McKennie. McKennie.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Bardakci shifted upfield. Kadiolu. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Cross goes in there. Güler. Oh, it's come loose. Now it's Balogun. Kadiolu. Demiral. Bardakci. Bardakci forwards and with intent. Yilmaz chasing after it. And it's Yüksek. Muldur. Now it's Yilmaz. Robinson has created one goal already. Adams. Ream. That's a lovely, neat pass. Muldur cuts it out. Couler. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. McKennie. And it's where? The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bardazzi. Searching pass he's played there. He has found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Dest. Moved on forwards. And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Robinson plays it short. Decent chance! Another big chance that gets away.
The United States really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Demiral, Çalhanoğlu. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And he won't reach that. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yüksek. Çalhanoğlu. Turkey are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Yüksek. Yüksek shifted upfield. Dest. Now it's Weir. Now it's Aktürkoğlu. Aktürkoğlu could try cutting inside here. Dest. Aktürkoğlu. Spread out to the left. Iuris.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
And it's played forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Iuris looks to get on the end of this. Demiral. Goulet. Ambitious ball here. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Pulisic. And it's Robinson. Played into space out wide. Up he goes! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A great delivery and a finish to match.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Bardazzi. Yuksek played over towards the opposite flank. McKennie. That's a nicely weighted pass. Kajolu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And it's hoisted clear. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Balogun. Balogun, he's onside. Balogun. Shapes to shoot! He's scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
Balogun, well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
The United States are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
McKennie does really well to win the ball there. Goulet. Oh, de Goulet! McKennie. Out to the left it goes. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Pulisic. Lovely feet. Hangs in a cross. Bardazzi. Yuksek aim forwards. Now what's he got in mind? Solid defending, refused to be outmuscled. Ream. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's Adams. Pulisic going full tilt down the left. Pulisic. There's the shot! And there's the end of the first half. Have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. There's the start of the second half. Turkey didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Adams. Referee's given a throw. Robinson. Adams. Ream. Pulisic. Robinson. Pulisic providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. It's a good foot in there. Robinson. Oh, nice touch. Can he finish? And the ball's come loose here. He'll try to keep this alive. First time shot! And that's past the post.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Yuksek. Demiral. Çalhanoğlu played out to the left flank. Cross in, looks like a good one.
Turkey clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Dest. And it's Ware. Balogun. Ware. It's a mighty effort! No joy, but a decent try. Yüksek. Bardakci, gently done. Yildiz is onto it in a flash. Strong running down that left flank. That's tidy. Çalhanoğlu in with the challenge. Turkey have a free kick. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed. Still trying to make a game of this. Richards. Ream. Robinson. Pulisic. Pulisic. Muldur. Bardakci. Çalhanoğlu. Over to the left. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great ball if he can get there. Aktürkoğlu receives it in a wide position. Hit into the middle. Oh, what a climb! Just needed better contact. Yildiz. And it's Kadiolu. And here's Güler. Kadiolu. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's hoisted clear. It's a threatening ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Oh, they could be caught out here. Muldur. Now it's Yilmaz. Çalhanoğlu. Balogun. Ream. Adams. Robinson. Ream. Moved on forwards. And that's out of reach. Done delicately. Good ball over the top. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Goulet. Yuksek forwards and with intent. Pulisic.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
Goulet. Yilmaz. Oh, that's neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Atracolu. And it's played forward. And it's Arda Goulet. Where? Real chance!
Where really needed to.
Pulisic! Great strike. A test for the keeper.
Pulisic clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
They've played it short. Where? Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Balogun! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Mulder. Yilmaz. Mulder. Adams. Pulisic. Now it's Balogun. Balogun knocks it out wide. So who's he picking out? Crosses it in here. Demiral getting this one clear. Mulder.
The United States look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
Unlike their opponents who have to do precisely the opposite, and time is running out on them. Robinson. That's really well manoeuvred. That looks a cracking ball. He's beaten the last man. Yuksek. Kajolu. Iuris. Kajolu. He whips in and climbs up big! Oh, extraordinary.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's managed to get free. Out of play for a goal kick. Yuksek. Muldur. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Bardakci shifted upfield. Oh, played right into his path. Cleared without complication. Iuris. Oh, sweet feet. And it's Çalhanoğlu. It's Çalhanoğlu! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Richards played out to the left flank. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Dest. Weah, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Dest. Yuksek. Muldur aim forwards. Yilmaz, and he goes cross-field. That'll be a throw-in. That's an excellent interception. And they've got rid. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Adams, spread out to the left. Robinson. Yuksek did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Richards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. We get a throw-in. That's really well manoeuvred. Yilmaz needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Yuksek. Yuksek forwards and with intent. It's Balagun. Yuksek. Muldur. Played towards the other side. Yeah, that's nice. Kajolu. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Tries to get it clear. That'll be a throw. Defending of the desperate variety. And that's another throw. And it's Yuksek. Çalhanoğlu! Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Pulisic goes on a charge down the left. Showing good feet. Pulisic. But he's well positioned here. Takes a shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best. Yuksek. Out to the left it goes. Now it's back to Kolu. Iuris. Great challenge, time to perfection. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. He's found support out wide. Now it's Pulisic. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Robinson goes short. And that has sent him sprawling. Now then, the ball's come loose. McKennie. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And he thumps it clear. Ooh, delicate chip through. We're in acres of space out wide. A chance to play it in. And it's played into the middle. Oh, smashing header! It goes to show he is human after all.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Turkey can make their change now with a break in play.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Akgun. Adams. Balogun. That is lovely. And he shoots! Back to Kolu. Akgun wins the duel this time. Çalhanoğlu. And it's played forward. Iuris providing an outlet on that flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Lovely bit of skill. Time to deliver. Iuris. Akgun. Now this could be a chance. There's the shot! That's really well cleared.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Yuksek. And here's Goulet. Oh, that is Akçakolu! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
McKennie. Ream shifted upfield. Pulisic. Oh, such a clever touch. Nice physical challenge. Yuksek defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Kadiolu. Nice control. Kadiolu. He's in plenty of space here. Up he goes! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
McKennie. And it's Ware. Foot in. Now who's going to be first to this? Played out to the right. That has found him in acres of space. Might be to big chance! Richards. Ware. Çalhanoğlu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he cuts out the supply. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Driving forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. McKennie does really well to win the ball there. Pulisic. Spread out to the left. Pulisic. Shot a goal! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Çalhanoğlu. Goulet. Out to the right. Akun. So there's going to be another change here.
Number 19.
Oh, he's found support out wide. There are a few waiting for it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Akun is sporting a guilty look after that. And that's clear-cut, it's a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And he shoots! Akun. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper's dealt with that. Dest. McKennie. Adams. Ream, gently done. Carries far too far and out of play. Akun. Mulder. Akun. That's good play. Çalhanoğlu takes the shot! What a hit, the save was firm. Ream. Adams. Moved on forwards. Turkey making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Pulisic. That's very neat. Can he deliver? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he spark a counter here? Bardazzi. Yüksek. Celik. Akun. Celik. Akun. Celik. Great defending, strong and determined. Celik has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Pulisic. Robinson. Ream. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Turkey getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Celik. Demiral. Demiral forwards and with intent. Picks it up out wide. It'll be a throw-in. Adams. That's really well manoeuvred. And that will be the final act. Turkey cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?